Hello everyone, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, bringing you guys with another video commentary. This time the footage is of more Battlefield 3 action, and I'm going to be talking about my anime convention stories. Now these are stories with both my moments of glory, my moments of embarrassment, and shit I have seen. Like seriously, I have seen some shit at anime conventions that that'll scar you for life. And I'm going to be talking all about that here in my AnimeCon stories video, which is going to have its own playlist so you can check out all my stories as I upload them. So it's going to be a collection of stories in each video. Let's get started, shall we? First and foremost, my cosplays. I recently got more and more into cosplay, and I've been doing more cosplay with military themes to it because, you know, I'm a military brat, I'm a Navy brat. And, you know, one of the best cosplays that I've done was Ghost from Modern Warfare 2, and I did a Battlefield 3 Russian assault soldier. And I'm going back. I'm gonna do Ghost again, just so people can recognize me. But overall, wearing all that military gear, it gets really hot. No, and I don't mean like, you know, like brand name style combat pants or whatever or something like that I threw out of the closet. I mean legit. You know, I mean like copycat to a legit military gear. Like I wear BDUs. ACU styles, of course, because of the Velcro. You know, I could just switch out patches like nothing. I wear combat boots. I wear tactical vests. I wear the I wear the Molly pouches. I wear, sometimes I wear a helmet, goggles, balaclava usually. Maybe I'll throw in a gas mask. It just depends. And all that, I'm lugging around my airsoft gun, for my prop. And I'm not gonna lie, walking around in all of that, you will sweat. Like, I literally got sweaty in these cosplays. Like, it got so bad that I had to, literally, back then, I just kind of stuck it through like a soldier and just took it all off. But the BDUs were so sweaty that I couldn't just wear them again for the next day. So I had to, get a change of BDUs. So in order to counter this, I literally, after a few hours of walking around and stuff, I went back up to the hotel room. I had the AC blasting in it, regardless of the season. This happened in Anime Boston. I took out everything. I relaxed. I had to change my clothes. Sometimes I took a shower because it got that bad. I was sweating so much because of all that gear. As some of the gear I was wearing was meant for fall to winter season, not spring to summer. So I wasn't going light at all. And the cosplays I want to do later on, yeah, it's just going to be as equal or if not more. So I literally got back to my hotel room, and I took off all my gear. I took a quick shower. I changed out. My BDUs were some of the BDUs that I was wearing. The back was all sweaty and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, I gotta air this thing out. I got to let this thing dry up. So what I did was, I sprayed Febreze on it, laid it out on the bed, on the floor or something like that. Went in, took a shower, changed clothes. Took off my clothes. I took a shower, wore a new T-shirt, which I wear the Wicked T-shirts that absorb sweat or anything that can absorb sweat. I wear, I change my socks more often than not. I wear a new pair of boxers. I did everything because I want to deter conflict, and this is one of the worst ways to do. One of the worst things to get it at. I Febreze my stuff basically. It was bad. I was up there in the hotel room for 10 to 30 minutes. 2 to 3 times a day because all that gear was oh my god, help me. But no, I'm used to it. It's just just an annoyance, And my other con stories, they're partying wise. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm getting more and more into the party scene, and I've seen some shit. One time at an anime convention, I was, I managed to get into a hotel party. It was not a full-on party. It was a drinking thing. Everyone was drinking. Everyone was chill, laid back, talking to each other. And, I went up there because, I got invited because I was talking to this chick, and I was like, oh, I can't find any girls, I'm single. Oh, I have a friend who always wanted to make out with an Asian. I'm okay. So I was up in the room, we made out. She was making out with other guys too, but we made out. She said I wasn't bad, and we were all just chill. We were all talking. It was actually pretty cool. And before you know it, I was sitting on the bed with a couple, and they started to make out, and it started getting really hot and heavy. and a girl joined them, and then this other guy joined them. They started taking the clothes off, and everyone started getting out of the room, and I'm like, is there seriously like a foursome happening like right behind me as I drink their vodka? Yeah, yeah. I turned around like, yeah, that's a foursome happening. Like there was moans and groans were already happening, clothes were already coming off, and I'm like, I'm gonna I'm gonna drink I'm gonna drink a good much of this alcohol, and then I'm GTFO. And like one way I got free alcohol, another way, holy shit, that was fucking awkward. I hate to see the people who had to come into that room and be like instant foursome right there, like bam, like holy shit. So, oh god, like I had some other moments of partying, like at AB, I partied. I got so drunk, apparently, like late at night in the hotel room. I got up from the bed. I went over to the living room area of the suite, got something to drink real quick, head back, and apparently I started crawling towards the bed. I propped myself up, had my arm on the bed, and said, fuck it, I'm sleeping. Apparently I was so drunk that I'm like, fuck it, I'm sleeping. And my friends were telling me all this, and 20 minutes in, I woke up again and just got up, got straight up on the bed, turned around, and just fell back. I fell on top of one of my friends, and I was so sorry after I heard this story. I'm like, holy shit! Like, and then I accidentally kicked her in my sleep in her butt, and I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. Please forgive me in my drunken moment of glory. Like, it's one thing that I snore really loud because one of my nostrils is not developed properly, so I definitely try to keep on that with like snoring, anti-snore thingies I put on my nose. But oh my god, me my drunk self is really interesting. Drunk self, like, just thinking about this, I'm like, holy shit, did I really do this? Yeah, I really did do this. Other moments at anime conventions, there was always, earlier in my con trips, I always had a food issue. Like one time at an anime convention, I was so low on money. Like this was at AB or like 2012, I think. No, not 2012. Earlier than that. This was at AB, and I literally, I was lucky because I was like, hey, I had enough money to get my badge for the weekend, but that's it. Like, never ever do this. I got in my Metal Gear Online cosplay with an exclamation point. And it was basically me, my BDUs, my gear, a backpack of things, including deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff. I basically went to the convention because I was so low on money. I didn't have a place to sleep, so when we arrived there Friday, I hanged out, had a lot of fun. At Friday night, I didn't find a place to sleep, so I basically stayed up the whole night into Saturday. And I had little food, and I was trying to contact myself, like, hey, sis, can you please offer me food, buddy? Please, I need your help. Like, it was so bad. I had to ask my sister who was there for food money, and she thankfully gave it to me, but I annoyed her so much about it. And, oh my god, it was the last time I ever did something like that. I didn't sleep. I didn't have a hotel room. I brushed my teeth. I put more deodorant on. I had cologne. I tried to wash my face and all that stuff, but never fucking again. I felt so bad after that. I'm like, oh, I can't believe I fucking did this. I had a fun time at the convention, but I can't believe I stayed up 48 hours. And on like Saturday night, my friends are like, hey, we're gonna go. Like, please take me. I am so tired right now. I hadn't slept in almost 48 hours. Kill me, please. Yeah, you don't want to fucking do that. It's so bad. Like, we all do it once, and oh my god, we'd never want to do it again. Oh my god. Yeah, that bad. Another thing in my con story is, elevator stories. It's so interesting of who you meet in an elevator and what happens in it. It's like, I've been in elevator parties with people dancing around to music. I've been in elevators where guests to the conventions were there, and I'm like, holy shit. I've been in elevators where I'm like meeting people from the community, like, if for those who've seen, what was it, True Life, I'm a Fanboy, one of the guys on there, the Power Rangers fan, I actually met him in an elevator, and I'm like, wait, aren't you the guy that was featured on I'm a Fanboy on MTV True Life? And I was like, yeah, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like looking at him. He was in this Doctor Who cosplay. He seemed like a really cool guy. I'm like, holy shit. Like, you meet some really interesting people in elevators. Like, part of your con experience is meeting people in the elevator because you're in there a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, again, when my guy to an anime con experience, I had this kid. Like, I was in an elevator with another guy. He got off his floor and he pushed all the fucking buttons, and I'm like, you fucking asshole. You deserve elevator hell for that. Oh my god. And like another story that I could say was that I've been in a hotel room, I'm not saying who it was, with 11 people in a double bed room, and I felt like I was in a UN refugee camp. Like, I didn't have any sleep. I was actually propped up against the desk. So, yeah, that was the last time I was doing that. But overall, I had a lot of fun in that room still. But never again. Never again. So, I hope you enjoyed my con stories. I'm going to make future videos with more stories about that. Again, link, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoyed. This is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, signing out. And remember, stay geeky, my friends.